Kabuliwala by Rabindranath Tagore, Spring, Semester 2, Class 5. Kabuliwala is a Bengali short story written by Rabindranath Tagore in 1892. The story is about a fruit seller, a Pathan from Kabul, Afghanistan, who visits Calcutta, present day Kolkata, India, each year to sell dry fruits. While living in India, he develops a filial affection for a 5-year-old girl, Minnie, from a middle class aristocratic family, who reminds him of his own beloved daughter back home in Afghanistan. Summary of the lesson Kabuliwala. The story opens with the narrator talking about his precarious 5-year-old daughter, Minnie, who learned how to talk within a year of being born and practically hadn't stopped talking since. Her mother often tells her to be quiet, but her father prefers to let her talk. So she talks to him often. One day, while narrator is writing, Minnie starts crying out Kabliwala, Kabliwala. The man shouts, the man she's shouting about is an Afghan in baggy clothes walking along selling grapes and nuts. Minnie fears him, convinced that she has children the size of herself stashed in his bag. But a few days later, our narrator finds the Kabliwala sitting with Minnie, paying close attention as she talks and talks. He has given her some grapes and pistachios, so the narrator gives the Kabliwala half a rupee. Later, Minnie's mother finds her with half a rupee and asks where she got it and is displeased to hear she took money from the man. Minnie and the Kabliwala developed a close relationship, spending time together every day, joking about and talking. The narrator enjoys talking to the Kabliwala too, asking him about his home country of Afghanistan and all about his travels. But Minnie's mother is alarmed by her daughter's closeness with the man, worrying that he might try to abduct Minnie. The narrator does not agree that there is any danger. Every year, in the middle of the month of Magh, the Kabliwala returns home. Before making the trip, he goes around collecting money he is owed. But this year, Kabliwala gets in a scuffle with a man who owes him money and ends up stabbing him. This lands him in jail for next several years, during which Minnie grows up and starts enjoying the company of girls of her age. The narrator more or less forgets about the Kabliwala. But on the day of Minnie's wedding, the Kabliwala appears at the narrator's house without a bag or his long hairs. He is barely recognizable to the narrator, but he eventually welcomes him in. The narrator is uneasy, thinking about how the Kabliwala is the only would be murderer and he is even known and tells the visitor to leave. He complies. But shortly after, the Kabliwala returns, bringing a gift of grapes and pistachio for Minnie. The narrator doesn't tell him that it's her wedding today, but simply repeats that there's an engagement at their house and he must go. But the Kabliwala pulls a small piece of paper out of his coat pocket and shows it to the narrator. It's a handprint in ash, and he explains that he has a daughter back home in Afghanistan and that Minnie helps him deal with the heartache of being so far from her. The narrator is touched and gets Minnie. Minnie and the Kabliwala have an awkward exchange during which man realizes that Minnie has grown up and therefore so has his own daughter. Like with Minnie, he he will have to reacquaint himself with his daughter. The narrator gives the Kabliwala money so that he can return home to Afghanistan to see his daughter. Question answers. Who is the I in the story? We know that I is a father because he has a daughter named Minnie. What else do we know about him? Answer these questions. Question number 1. What was he working on at the beginning of the story? He was busy writing the 17th chapter of a novel. Was he a patient or an impatient man? How do you know? Yes, he was a patient man. He used to listen to her daughters talk patiently. Question number 3. What sort of father he was? He was loving and a caring father. Question number 4. Was he a man who is good to everyone, rich or poor? Yes, he was very good to everyone, whether he was rich or poor. Was he a kind man? If so, give an example of kindness. Yes, he was a kind man. He helped him by giving him money to go back to Kabul, as well as he also allowed him to see his daughter on her wedding day. Why was Minnie frightened at first? Minnie was afraid of the Kabuliwala as she thought that if someone looked through the bag of the Afghan man, several living children would be found in there. What did the Kabuliwala offer Minnie to befriend her? Did Minnie accept the little treat from him, and how did she lose her fear? The Kabuliwala offered Minnie some raisin and apricot to befriend her. However, Minnie was so afraid of the Afghan man that she didn't accept the treat from him, but slowly she became friendly. Describe Kabliwala. Kabliwala wore the loose, soiled clothing of his people with a tall turban. There was a bag on his back, and he carried boxes of grapes in his hands. Coming to the next question, describe the first meeting of Kabliwala and Minnie. Minnie was standing by her father's chair and looked at Kabliwala and his bag. He offered her nuts and raisin, but she was not tempted and only clung closer to her father. That was their first meeting. But after some meetings, they became good friends. Who came and saluted Minnie's father? Rahman Kabliwala came and saluted Minnie's father. Why was Rahman arrested? A certain neighbor had owned the Kabliwala for a Rampuri shawl but had falsely denied having brought it, and that is in the course of the quarrel Rahman had struck him, so he was arrested. Next question. What was the narrator's reaction on seeing Kabliwala upon his release? The narrator's heart shrunk within itself when he realized that he had been released a day before. Why did Minnie forget her old friend, the Kabliwala? Minnie forgot her old friend because many years had passed and she had grown up into a maiden. Question number 9. What present did Minnie's father give to the Kabliwala and why? Minnie's father gave to the Kabliwala money to go back to Kabul so that he may see his daughter in Kabul after years of his imprisonment. Question number 10. Minnie's father had to cut down the expenses of his daughter's wedding, but he was happy. Why? Minnie's father had cut down expenses for his daughter's wedding because he thought that in a different land a long lost father would meet her only daughter again. Now that was the end of the lesson. Thank you, children. Thank you.